Okay, man, know thyself. That is the first step. Man, know thyself. Know thyself. That is the first step, right? The second step is controlling your thoughts, controlling your mind. The third step is changing your environment, right? Being influenced in different ways. What you're putting in your mind, who you're spending your time with, how you're spending your time. All these things are factors into transformation. There's a ton of other things, but I feel like these things are like the starting point. Like that's where you begin. So let's talk about the first starting point. Man, know thyself. So in order to know what you want in life, or even start to take steps towards it, you have to know who you are. You got to know what you like and what you don't like, and know what you can deal with and what you can't deal with and what you won't tolerate. You have to take the time to spend with yourself and thought, and spending time just, developing self, investing in yourself, so much so that you can understand things differently. Then the power of the mind. I want to spend a lot of time on this one because it really is important and vital to any kind of level of, and I want to say success, but I feel like success is just like an exhausted word. But really, I want to say to living a life that is meaningful to you, that is fulfilling for you. So controlling your thoughts. So what you think about all day long and focus on is what you get, is what you will experience, and how you will perceive the world. So it's so important for us to focus on the right things and to control our thoughts, and not to allow our thoughts to be controlled. There's so much noise out there. There's videos, there's Instagram memes, there's politicians, there's media, there's different agendas out there, like trying to control our thoughts, trying to control our mind, trying to capture our attention. But if you can be a master of your own minds, your own thoughts, then you become the master of yourself. You master your reality. You master what you experience and how you experience. And one thing that God has given us is the power to control our thoughts and our mind. So this is something that should not be neglected. And I encourage you to spend time investing in thought, in the right thought. Get into a space where you quiet your mind, because like if you have a lot going on in your brain, thinking about all the stuff that you need to do, I need to be here, I need to do that, I need to handle this, and this person said this about me, all this stuff is going on in your brain. In order to calm that mind, that crazy mind, you need to sit in silence, relax, focus on breathing, or even pray. Try to listen to and hear what's really what you really want in life, and focus your mind on those things. Read thought-provoking books that evoke thoughts. Okay, so then the last one is changing your environment. This one honestly is probably the hardest for me to deal with. Changing my environment was difficult, and still is difficult, because I like to be around people I love. I love their energy, but sometimes it's counterintuitive to trying to become the person I want to become. Sometimes I have to get alone with myself, and I have to change my thinking. And if I'm around people that think the same way that I used to think, is going to really work against me. And so that's one thing that I had to learn, is like, okay, it's okay to step back from relationships or from people that may not be in the same thought zone as you are in. And I've had people in my life step away from me for a time so that they can focus on something they need to get done. And I'm completely understandable. I'm understanding to that, because I'm like, no, handle your stuff. And like, I do the same, where I step back, even sometimes step back from like, watching TV and getting on social media. Like I took a whole 2 months off of being on social media, and it was great for me because it helped me to get perspective. It helped me to sit back and say, like, what do I really want to put out there? Who do I want to put like, who do I want to be on social media or online or in my business? And so it's just good to like manage your environment. And if you don't want to be that person that you've always been, you can't keep going to the places that you've always gone. You have to transform and change it. And that's something, honestly, all of these things are daily, like, things that you work on. Like, man, know thyself. Knowing yourself is, you're constantly evolving and changing. So you're constantly learning new things about yourself and really taking the time to understand what it is that you want in life. Transforming and, you know, mastering your mind. Oh my gosh, that's daily. Like, sometimes, you know, your thoughts just go in so many different directions, and you wake up in the morning, you just have to constantly change your thoughts. You have to constantly manage your thoughts and master it. Become a master of your mind. Then, you know, your environment. It's a choice every single day. Like, am I going to go to the club every weekend, or am I going to do something else with my time? Or am I going to sit and talk to this person who obviously doesn't want to change their circumstances, just wants to, you know, complain about their circumstances all day? Like, do I have time to really be exhausted by that, you know? Or, you know, going to places that, you know, if you have a drinking problem, you're going to places where there's plenty of alcohol. Not a good idea. Not good for you. So it's making those hard, tough decisions. And anything that you want to attain in life comes with sacrifice. And it could be so many different sacrifices. Sometimes you're sacrificing habits. And so that's my encouragement for today. I hope you guys take the time to read really good books. It's power in that. Journal, write down what your dreams are, visualize your dreams, imagine them, bring them to life. A good book recommendation is As A Man Thinketh. I love this book. I just started reading it. I've been wanting to read it for years, and now I'm just enjoying it immensely. Good read. I have the link in the bio. If you guys want to get that book on Amazon, you can, and just like dive in there, read it. Go for it. But yeah, please like and subscribe and follow if you like the content, and comment. I'd love to hear some of your thoughts on this topic, and just would love to just discuss further. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.